All right, we are here live from Social Media Day Denver with the most recent speaker to come off the stage, Anthony Prichard, who I would say I'm going to just take a stab and guess at what you might have talked about during your talk.
Broadcast yourself, Rachel.
Well, I try, don't I?
Yes, you do. You do a pretty good job at that, actually.
You know, you brought up some great tips, too, talking about how YouTube and Google together can really help someone dominate. What were some of the finer tips that not don't give away the farm?
Yeah.
But what are some things that people can take away just from this broadcast saying, oh, I could try that?
Yeah, well, what we've come to learn is that people are conditioned to use Google on a daily basis to solve their problems. And Marie Forleo said, if we're not doing everything in our power to get found by people who are looking for us, then we're really doing them a big disservice, because we're not giving them any other choice but to go with our competition. And our competition can't do what we can do. Only we can do that. So how do we get on the first page of Google? And since Google owns YouTube, they give a high value to YouTube videos that have been properly indexed. You can't just upload a video to YouTube and hope that it's going to work. You really have to give the Google searchers the information they're looking for, and that's why I wrote this book, 3 Simple Steps to Selling on YouTube for Business. It gives you the 3 step-by-step guide to how to properly upload a YouTube video.
Hey, hold that book up and show them how thin that is. If any of you are like, I can't do another book, I think you can handle that, guys.
I got it.
Yeah.
It took me forever, too.
Right? But, entrepreneurs are so busy, which takes me to my next question. You talk about, and your talk today was about how a business owner or leader can spend just 30 minutes per week to help themselves on YouTube. Explain that. How is it just 30 minutes?
Well, it's a 1-minute video, first of all, which is about all the attention span people have. So you're giving them their information in the amount of time that they're willing to give to you to watch it.
Right.
And you're only giving it to people who have the problem that you're making the video about. So other people may or may not watch it. You don't really care about them. And so you collect 4 or 5 video snippets, 6 to 10 seconds long. And then these smartphone video editors that I teach you how to use will stitch those sound bites together for you and integrate them with music. They'll turn the music up when you're not talking. They'll turn it down when you're talking. And they'll animate it with beautiful transitions and animations. And it really gives you the capability of making Hollywood-style videos from your smartphone.
They're shushing us.
Shh.
Actually, they're not shushing us. They're shushing everyone else.
Everybody else, yeah.
That's right.
So, got a little long-winded there.
She had a lot of people to thank, including you,
Yeah.
and including me. It was great. And you brought that up too. I actually saw you at one point. I think you had the audience trying out some of this stuff right there on the spot.
Yeah. Well, I say the number one thing people are looking for on your website is whose is it? What do they look like? And what's their job? So I had them all create a 2-second video. It may be longer than that, but it's just basically you saying 2 things. Like, hi, my name's Anthony Prichard. I'm a certified Google partner and a YouTube specialist. That's what people want to know when they go to your website. Whose does this website belong to? Who's going to help me if I have problems?
This is okay, and this leads to almost my last question. What do you say to business owners who come to you and say, okay, YouTube, great. I have nothing to share on video on YouTube. There's just nothing about my business I could share. What do you say to them?
I say to them, do your work, do whatever it is that you do, and then turn the camera on yourself. So I brought it with me. I don't have it with me right now, but I don't know if you remember the first handheld HD video cameras were flip cams. There's these things you just plug straight into your USB, and it had a little thing on the side. It would flip out.
I remember that.
Yeah. Well, that was before video cameras were in smartphones. And I'm like looking at this after my parents gave it to me. I'm like, what do I do with this thing? I don't know what to say. I'm not going to remember lines like an actor. So I finally realized all I've got to do is just do what I'm already doing every day. And at the time I was a contractor, and I was walking through houses for investors or subcontractors. And so I just pointed at myself. I said, hey, look, here's the house. this is what we're going to do to it. I think it's pretty cool. You get to see the before and after. Check back in a couple months, see what we did.
That's cool. Well, I was looking at the camera and this is perfect. I was letting the video just look at him. Before we end today, that's it's evidence.
That's the answer to the question.
Demonstrated right live on here.
Yeah.
Now you don't just help people as far as like giving them expert advice. You also craft some things that people can use for their videos, correct? So could you show us some of the things you've got going on here?
Okay, so if you can imagine, Rachel, me in the construction field, installing cabinets, trying to set my camera up to show people how they can also install cabinets. I had a hell of a time. And I mean, I went through a bucket load of stuff to try and find something that worked for me. So I couldn't find it, so I invented it myself. It's called the Mobile Studio Stick. It may look like a selfie stick, but it's not. Because it's more stable, it's more extendable, it's more flexible, and it's more mobile. I mean, it fits in your briefcase, your purse, your backpack, your suitcase, whatever it is. And now you've never got an excuse not to make a video because this thing is always right by your side. Yeah. And I thought, now we've got something. Now I can bring this to other people. 17 inches goes up to 4 feet. And it really helps anybody answer the question, how do I make a video? Mm-hmm. No longer do they have an excuse. I don't have this, I don't have that, I can't do it. No, it's here. This is all you need. And, the sun will provide the lighting or the headlights of your car.
Or even a lamp for my
or even like one of those selfie ring lights that I also include.
That's right.
And the lavalier microphone is included as well because audio is a big deal.
I want to point the lavalier microphone out because actually I had a lavalier microphone earlier today we were using, and for those of you who have been watching on my mobile device on Instagram or Periscope, you were noticing, oh my gosh, it's starting to crackle. I was standing here, what am I going to do? One of our friends, digital marketing dude, bought your selfie stick, your mobile selfie stick, and it came with the mic on the go, the lav on the go, and he loaned it to me. So we're actually using one of Anthony's microphones for you guys on Instagram. Yeah. How appropriate, right?
It's really good. It's got no batteries, Rachel, so it'll never not work.
That is pretty nice. I actually was buying batteries for my other ones, so I think you might be having me visit you later, too.
Very reliable.
Very reliable. Well, let's talk about that, too, just as we close out. But I think you got a special for people today, just for Social Media Day Denver. Would you like to share?
Yeah. So right now it's listed on my website for $197. The book is listed on Amazon for $45. But right now, today at Social Media Day Denver, they can use the coupon code SMDD, and they can get 25% off.
That's amazing. So we get a special coupon, and do we go to AnthonyPrichard.com?
Yes, AnthonyPrichard.com/shop.
That's easy enough. Anthony, how are you planning to spend and enjoy the rest of Social Media Day Denver?
Well, I've been pretty busy helping Dave Gallagher produce the event. So once you see these videos pumped out, I'm the one switching between the cameras. I'm ready to enjoy, the event and the people here because, all work and no play makes Anthony a dull boy.
We do not want Anthony to be dull. Well, Anthony, go be sharp. And thank you for your time today, and thank you for speaking.
You're welcome.
We'll see you afterwards, and keep staying tuned because we're going to have a few more speakers join us before the end of Social Media Day Denver. Thank you, guys.
Broadcast yourself.
Broadcast yourself now.